Hi, I'm Alice.
Hello, I am Gooey or Joanna.
My name is Dreamer, and I am a big ol' monster possum.
My name is Peaches the Wolf, and I am a furry artist and an animator.
I joined the furry fandom as a young teen when I found a lot of creators making costumes of their personas in the form of fursuits online when I was really into playing online games with animals.
When I was a kid, I used to read books upon books about cats in factions that had war tactics, and I used to make my own characters catered towards the lore. Since then, I've just been drawing funky little animal characters.
I joined the furry fandom about 7 or 8 years ago, although you could probably say that I've been a part of it all of my life.
So I was always just very fixated on animal media, and when I found, an internet community that was about animal media, I immediately latched onto that.
It came to help me accept myself because I felt like I could be a version of myself that I liked a bit better than who I was at the time. Being a trans person, it's been hard growing up and trying to figure out myself, and being able to quite literally mask myself beneath a costume and play the role of a character was really comforting.
I was bullied a lot, and I was primarily bullied for being neurodivergent. When I discovered the furry fandom, finding other people like me in that community, I feel really gave me a lot of comfort and a lot of happiness. It really allowed me to proudly proclaim that no, I'm not broken.
Getting over stuff like internalized ableism. Really helped me to accept myself, and then I was like, okay, now I can be a furry for real this time.
As I got my identity for myself as someone who is non-binary and typically presenting as masked, I started to realize there is so much more whimsicality to myself that I can fit into my persona. And I just kind of evolved into a monster possum.
Being a furry definitely inspired me to come to art school and to animate at all.
Our community consists of some of the most creative people on the planet, and there's a lot of content that inspired me to become an animator.
I always felt that animals could be more expressive than humans, and even in my current work I tend to mix animals and humans for that same reason.
I saw all of these different people making games about little animals that walked on two legs and went on their own little adventures. But I saw that and was like, wow, this is so cool. And I was like thinking of how I could do that with my characters.
I had an experience in high school very vividly where I was drawing my persona, and someone looked over from a desk over and asked what I was doing, and I showed the picture, and he moved his desk away from me. There wasn't really any reason for that, and it's all just because of this shared misconception.
It is just a group of people identified by their passion and their interest in animals that are personified. Bottom line is that you really shouldn't judge people who like anthropomorphic characters.
There are still people in the fandom that I think let a lot of stuff slide that they shouldn't, but I want to be a positive influence on the community and just like not perpetuate that stigma.
It's such a loving and accepting and supportive community. We're all a bunch of misfits, and we continue to support the rest of the misfits that will come for generations to come.